Okay, we're live. Manandata, you want to also do the recording for me? So, thank you. Nityananda, welcome to the first cooking class this year, 2023. This is Manita Dugananda, and this is with me, Mama Jula. She's going to be the chef for today, who's going to demonstrate a few dishes, Sattvic dishes. So, but before we enter into the cooking class itself, let's sit back with the head, neck, and spine, align one straight line, and just bring awareness to this body. This body is the food body. Food body means what we feed to this, to this body is the food body, which encompasses the five senses, right? The five sense organ, what you feed to the five sense organs is your food body, okay? So let's bring awareness to this food body called Sthura Shalila, okay? Your gross body, your physical body. And connect the whole body with your awareness from head to the toes. And then start breathing very slowly and deeply. Center ourselves to the present moment in restful awareness, in deep listening. Because so much we're going to impart in this session. So it is good that you, all of you, spend a few minutes to center, to receive the knowledge, the sacred secrets, knowledge, the royal knowledge of living an enlightened lifestyle. Connect with Swamiji, our beloved Guru, who gifted this science, revived this science and knowledge to the entire world. So let's join the palms together and invoke Swamiji to the space to guide us in this session. Take a deep breath. Let's chant the Sadguru Vandana, followed by the Mahavakya 3 times. Nityanandam Paramashikaram Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatītam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyādi Laksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamajalam Sarvade Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatītam Trigunarahitam Sarguruntam Namami. Om Nityananda Paramashivom. Om Nityananda Paramashivom. Om Nityananda Paramashivom. Let me declare the intention. Let us have a wonderful time learning about Sattvic diet, Sattvic food in this session by the grace of Swamiji. So with that, I'd like to welcome all of you to this session, the first Sattvic cooking class this year. Now, last year I think we had a few Sattvic cooking class hosted by Ma Phyllis, or another name is Prajnana Yogini. But this year, it's been a lapse of almost 6 months now, so we wanted to bring back the Sattvic cooking class because when we did a brainstorm in our team, and some of them suggested to bring Sattvic cooking class back again. So that's why with that intention, today is the first session. So let me just first give you the knowledge or understanding why we need to take Sattvic food rather than ordinary food. Okay, so today's outline of this session is I'm going to give you an introduction to Sattvic diet, why be a vegetarian, then what Ayurveda says about diet, and the 3 gunas, the qualities of energy, and why Sattvic food, and then we will have the cooking class demo. Okay, so this is going to be the general outline. So We keep the intellectual knowledge part short so that you can get the understanding. And if you want to have the slide later on, we can always share in the group. Okay, so next slide. So why be a vegetarian? Some of you may wonder. Okay, in Swamiji's satsang, he said the first 20 minutes immediately after we wake up from the bed in the morning, okay, plays a vital role in shaping our entire day, how you wake up, okay, in the morning. Because the mood we're in and the thoughts that arise and the way we react to these thoughts during the first 20 minutes sets the day, sets the trend for the entire day. Can you imagine your 20 minutes of the morning you wake up determine the rest of the day happening or how you feel about you in the rest of the day. So just start observing the moment you wake up, this first 20 minutes. What are you entertaining? Because that is going to be important to determine how good you feel for the rest of the day or how badly you're going to feel for the rest of the day. Okay? So one way to wake up fresh, alive, energetic, without depression, without mood swing every morning is to eat vegetarian food. Okay? So I tell you, you know how Somji say health? I want to share with you because when he defined health, I was like, whoa, I want to wake up like this, and I'm now waking up like this. So this is how he defined health. Okay, he said the moment you wake up, you feel so alive, feel so enthusiastic and excited. Your way to the toilet, right, is a dance. You're dancing to the toilet. Okay, so which means what? You're feeling so excited how the day is going to unfold. You're feeling so enthusiastic, powerful about the day that is going to come. But many of us wake up with depression, tiredness, waking up with sadness. That should not be the way to wake up. When you feel that way, that means you're not healthy, whether physically, mentally, or emotionally. Understand? So the waking up of the day should be excited. Woohoo! Dancing your way to the toilet and start the day. Okay? Start the yoga, start the kriya and all that. So this is the way how I wake up in the morning. Bing! I run to the toilet, brush myself, clean myself, then go and do my the kriya, clean different holes, the eyes and neti pot, and then clean. After that, start my yoga. Okay, so this is the way how I wake up now. And this is how Swamiji defined whether you're healthy or not. Okay, so to many non-Hindus or Western people, right, people who are not introduced to this Vedic lifestyle, this might come as a surprise. You mean the first 20 minutes is so important? They will not understand because this is a very final aspect of vegetarian food. Why vegetarian food can make you feel good when you first wake up, okay? So this refinement helps the energy flow in our body, okay? The pure food is called Sattvic food. Pure food is what we need to take because pure food or Sattvic food gives you not only nourishment, that means nourish your body, but also gives you, will not put your mind in downness, lethargy, tiredness, nor highly stimulated, irritated. It's like constant irritation, very hyperactive mind. So it's not downness this way or the other extreme, highly hyperactive and irritated, but in the middle path, which is balanced, harmonious, and calm. This is the kind of food that we need. Because as a seeker, as a meditator, you should not be pushed to the downness, lethargy, nor you should be pushed to the other side where you're totally charged up and cannot focus, right? That too extreme we don't want. We only want to be in the middle path, which is balance and calm. So this is I would say, the benefits of taking Sattvic food. Okay, are you following me? Give me a thumbs up. Are you following me? Yes? Okay, so now, wait, I'm going to go to the next paragraph. So in an enlightened spiritual master, if an enlightened spiritual master, Swamiji, let's say he declares that vegetarianism is the best, then this is the ultimate truth. Understand? Anything declared by enlightened being is the ultimate truth. So Swamiji has said that, even for his own experience, right? So for every other argument, we have strong counter argument. This is what happened to the unconscious, people who still want to take non-veg food, right? The non-Sattvic food. Okay, so Swamiji, it is in my own personal experience that vegetarian food allows more sensitivity and accuracy in the energy flow that happens in your system. So Swamiji has already confirmed that, this is how he finds that vegetarian food gives him more energy and sensitivity, which is true. This is what happened to me ever since I turned vegetarian in 2007 after being initiated as a Nitya spiritual healer. Oh my God, so many intelligence got awakened. Okay, I will share that another time, but today we don't have time to go into that. So you will feel light. We feel light and ecstatic, so energetic and alive with this kind of diet. Huh? So understand, vegetarian food, if it is not Sattvic, it is still not vegetarian. Understand? I repeat, even as vegetarian, there's no animal product inside, but it's not Sattvic. It is still not vegetarian. So vegetarian food is better for people who want to live a healthier life. Okay? If you want to live long, if you want to enjoy life long on planet Earth, be a vegetarian. If you want to have a short, quick, and disappear and come back again, then you don't care about your diet. Okay, that's it. All right, next slide. So let's look at what Ayurveda says about diet. Okay, now see, Ayurveda in the Vedic tradition is well known as the science of holistic living. It is a Vedic science given by enlightened master, how to live a holistic lifestyle for enlightenment. See, in Hinduism, everything you do is for enlightenment only, for liberation only. Whether it's marriage, whether it's for making money, whether it's for taking care of a body, whether it's ritual, everything is to lead us to moksha, for enlightenment. Same way, even for eating, what we feed to this body, the context, it is also for enlightenment only. Okay, so the way you cook your food, okay, will decide what it does for you. This is the very first powerful cognition you need to have. How you cook your food determine what it does for you, right? Depending on how it is cooked, the same food can boost your energy level, can make you fall asleep, or can make you, immediately help you feel better. Okay, so then you must be wondering, how come, the way you cook can change your energy level so much, and your thoughts, whether it's to make you feel sleepy or make you feel alive and make you feel better. How is it possible just to diet? Let's understand a little bit more. See, the food we eat has a direct effect on the quality of life we live. Like certain food are heavier on the body, leaving us tired and lethargic, while other kind of food make us overly stimulated, right? Make our system overly stimulated, and then lead us to more restlessness and agitation. We become easily, angry easily. See, if you understand in the war, all the warriors, they are made to eat animal meat, so that they make them, highly agitated, charged up, violent, right? But for Brahmins, like people who give the signs of enlightenment, they are supposed to be on Sattvic food, right? So that's the main difference. So that was how in the past, this different food determined the different energy. So consuming Sattvic food is for, let's say, 21 days. If you just take 21 days and try cooking yourself Sattvic food, will get rid of all the harmful toxin you accumulated unconsciously through eating outside food or eating non-veg food, okay? It will regulate your digestive system and cleanse your palate. That means your taste bud. Your taste bud will become very, very sensitive. And also you will be able to taste more, richness of the food, okay? So when the palate is cleansed, the flavor of the food is enjoyed more. See, the taste bud has the ability to enjoy the flavor of the food. But if your taste bud is dull, insensitive, because you never take care of your taste bud, then you feel that it's tasteless. I need very strong tasting food, like with strong smell, very very pungent food. Okay, so this will naturally, so when your taste bud is dull, insensitive, you eat more also because you cannot taste, you cannot enjoy. So you eat more, thinking like eating more, you would enjoy. But no, when you cook, when your palate is cleansed, you see that your craving for unhealthy food or junk food will start to reduce. The habit of overeating will also go away, right? Like some people binge eat, that they say, let's say they're stressed, they just dump food into the system and then make themselves become obese, fat, right, or overweight. That is when they are becoming insensitive to the body and the taste bud. Okay, so we don't want that. So in Ayurveda, it is very important how we cook and what food we put into this system, what we put on the plate and into the mouth. Okay, so in other words, cooking determines whether the food will be transformed into sattva, rajas, or tamas. These are the three gunas, three qualities of energy: sattva, rajas, tamas. Okay, let me explain that in the next slide. So now let's understand the three gunas, qualities of food. See, there are three qualities or energies known in Sanskrit as gunas. Even within our body, we have three gunas, which stem from essential aspect of nature, the energy, the matter, and consciousness, respectively. So all of us essentially is a mix of these three energies, okay, with one energy dominating at any given time. Like for instance, in the morning when we wake up, we should feel sattva. That's why doing the morning ritual is the best time. Meditation, doing your yoga is the best time. So by the time you reach the midday, that's where your rajas, you got a lot of energy. You spend the time contributing to the outer world. Like say doing work, working in the farm, yes. Do all the work. By the time nightfall in the evening, you start to wind down. You go into, what I call that, tamas. Tamas means you need to start to prepare your body for rest, for the rest, right? So this is how we cooperate with the energy flow with nature, with also our body intelligence. But nowadays, people have upside down, with their nighttime, they are still active playing on the computer and all this. And when they are supposed to go and rest and sleep, the whole cycle is totally reversed and, disturbed. That's why a lot of people, the energy flow in the body is all imbalanced, a lot of chaos. Same thing when the system is chaotic, the thought will also be chaotic. So understand? This is what we need to understand, how the changes of the energy will bring not only balance in the body, but also balance in the state of mind. Okay? So Sattvic food is obviously the healthiest choice for our body and mind, especially for seekers. Seekers mean people who are here for enlightenment only. So let me explain. First, tamas. The first tamas is the extreme where it puts you, the effect of tamas is make you feel sleepy, tired, dull, and lethargic. Okay, and it also makes you want to have strong, heavy taste food, right? Okay, like you need a lot of spices, a lot of like meat, a lot of rich food. Okay, and so the example of such food are like very sour, very strong taste. The preserved food like have been preserved for ages, right? Like they've been soaked in some kind of chemicals to preserve the food, especially meat, mushroom, and eggs. These are called tamasic food. Okay. Then let's go to the other extreme, rajas. Rajas is the energy of stimulating, make you feel restless, agitated, angry easily. People who are rajasic burst into anger easily, get irritated easily, start screaming like crazy. Okay. If you like those food that's spicy, hot, salty, even alcohol or caffeine, like you love coffee. If you no coffee, you cannot function. So all these are rajasic food. It stimulates your system, make you like beep 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 like a bunny, right?
Yes, yes.
And you can't even be calm and relax. So this is the other extreme. We don't want downers, nor we don't want agitation, right? We want sattva. Sattva are light, easy to digest food. Or the effect on you is that you will not be wasting our energy digesting the food. Okay? Because especially for tamasic food like meat, your energy will all go to the stomach and try to digest the meat. So sattvic food are very easy to digest. They just go in, digest, and then convert to energy, and the waste will leave your system. So make you aware, balanced, and with clarity. Your thoughts will be so clear. You will not be falling into downers or mood swing. Okay, so these food are pure, natural, fresh food like vegetable, fruits, and grains. Okay, these are what we call as the sattvic food. All right, so any question on these three gunas, three qualities? So all what we put inside, because the food is also part of nature, they have all this mix of different qualities, three gunas. When we eat them, they also affect our gunas inside our body. Okay, so if you are someone who work, do a lot of spiritual work, you don't want to eat tamasic food nor rajasic food, right? You want to be focusing on sattvic food so that you become balanced, harmonious inside, outside, and mental clarity, right? Emotionally stable, right? So this is what we want. That's why Swamiji say, go for sattvic food. That is what is needed for this enlightened lifestyle. Okay? The Theravada of Paramashiva. Next slide. Any question? If no, we'll take question later on, but let's. All right, so now let's look at sattvic way of cooking. Remember we talked about what the nature of the food, then how you cook it also determine whether it's sattvic or not. Okay, so now here, this is what is required. So lots of fresh organic vegetables and other organic products. Okay, so this is the first thing. Then only small portion, and the food should not be kept more than 4 hours. If you cook something overnight food, no. Overnight food is no longer sattvic food, okay? Because all the nutrients and all the energy is already dissipated by the time you keep overnight. That's why, especially in the Chinese, our parents, ancestors, they love to so-called don't waste food.
Yes.
In the name of don't waste food, they make us eat the unhealthy food, which is tamasic food. Food that is already kept for too long and has no nutritional value, just because we don't want to waste food. And we just try to consume whatever is like been kept for too long. Understand? One thing I learned from Swamiji, he said, which I was like, it's like a click inside. He said, don't waste your body to digest the food. Waste the food, don't waste your body. I said, yeah, that's the right context, okay? Some people say, waste the food. No, waste the food is okay. I don't want to waste my body. My body is a yogic body. Why would I have a yogic body and waste on the food that is not healthy and destroy my yogic body? It doesn't make sense, right?
Yes.
So, waste food, don't waste your body. And don't waste the energy digesting unhealthy food. Let's say this food is already tamasic food, right? It's been there for many, many days. And you try to consume it. And your body is made to digest this food, because wherever you go inside, you have to digest, right? So you're wasting the energy digesting something that is not healthy, right? So don't do that. So then he says that stir fry is the best. That means stir fry is what is recommending. Add salt last so that It does not extract minerals and nutrients from the food. Use organic rock salt. Okay. And then who's cooking? Understand, when we go outside and eat, you don't know what kind of mental setup the chef is having. The chef could be depressed. The chef could be violent. And you're eating food cooked by this fella, okay? And what do you take? His mood swing and violence also. The state of mind that the person is cooking, add some more to your, to your well-being. If let's say the person is not in the space of sattva, not a meditator, not a yogi, not someone who is filled with love, a karma yogi, whatever. So they contribute also something to your food if they carry a lot of life negative thought patterns. Okay, so our thoughts are energy. Understand it is not proteins, carbs, or fat that are being digested. We also digest their emotion. The person who cooked the food, the emotion that the person is cooking also determine whether that goes to your system or not. Okay, that's why Swamiji once said that the food cooked by healer or the food cooked by Nirahari, they are the best because they are the healing food. Okay, so I'm both a healer and a Nirahari. So why I cook, people enjoy my cooked food. All right, next slide. I think we have a few fans here like Rosita. Come just for my cooking food. You call mama food. All right, so here are some tips for Sattvic cooking. The flame of the cooking, the fire. Okay, so look, when the food is cooked on a low flame, covered by a minute, and also covered when you cover the food, and also a minimum cooking given to the food, just enough for you to be able to digest it. Like for instance, the vegetables are not cooked until it's completely soft. They still remain crunchy, right? You can feel the juice of the vegetable. When you bite it, you can feel the juice, okay, in your mouth, okay? So that is the nutrition and the freshness of the food should be maintained. Not cook until like, like baby food, like, like you have no teeth to digest. All right, so that is one thing. Make sure that you're not overcooking the food such that the nutrients and the freshness is lost completely. Next slide. Energize the food. Okay, so in the Vedic tradition, there is this thing called energized food. See, there is one way to increase your energy level is by energizing the food. Okay, the wholesomeness of the food is by energizing the food. So actually, in the Vedic tradition, when we cook, we actually put a hand there and energize the food. There is a mantra. I did not put the mantra in today, but there is a mantra that you can energize the food. Okay, so in Vedic tradition, we offer the food to the divine, the deities. This is before we eat them. That's why in the first meal of the day, I don't eat anything until I offer Guru Puja. Okay, Guru Puja is I offer to Swamiji, my Guru. Then I eat whatever that he already consumed, energized food. I offer Naivedyam. Then I consume, what I consume is prasada from him, which is as energized food. Consecrating the food not only energize the food, but also help us to become more aware that eating is a sacred act. It's a sacred act of eating something with awareness. Okay, this simple awareness will help us to avoid overeating, avoid wasting food, above all, eat with a sense of gratitude and fulfillment. Imagine receiving the food from Swamiji, how you would eat it. You would eat it with a lot of gratitude, fulfillment, and respect. You will not dump food and eat like a glut, right? Yeah, so energizing the food is one big way in the Vedic tradition. Next slide. Enjoy the food. Look, when you're eating, you should be eating with awareness. Not, I don't know what you're eating. You're like dumping food like a rubbish. Somebody say, don't make your body into a rubbish, okay? Dustbin. So During the meal, drop everything else, just enjoy eating the food. Some people will like watch the phone while they're eating or watch the TV they're eating. No, because you don't know what you're eating. You're only watching and you're distracted. There's no awareness in your enjoyment of the food. See, he said, take a serving at a time, a small serving. Look at the colors, the shape through the eyes. That means the five senses are also enjoying the food. Look at the food through the eyes, enjoy the color of the food, then take a small helping. That's why in Vedic tradition we eat it with the hand. The hand is supposed to add flavor also. You take a small serving and then enjoy the visual treat. That means visually look at the food. Wow, so colorful and looks so attractive. Then smell the food. Taking the food through the smell. Wow, somebody cooked. Wow, so much relish is taste. Then put inside your mouth and chew and slowly enjoy the texture and the taste, the aroma, the fragrance of the food in your mouth. This is the way you should enjoy food. When you do that, you will see that the quantity you take will be cut down by a lot because you're not dumping food, you're enjoying the food. When you enjoy with fulfillment, small quantity is sufficient. Okay, so involve all your five senses in your experience of eating. When you eat with total mindfulness, you not only eat less, you will eat wisely. You will eat wisely with awareness, allowing the body to tell you, okay, what kind of food it needs most that day. You will become aware, this is the food I need now because this is how my body is feeling. So most importantly, you get out from your meal with a deep sense of fulfillment. When you feel totally, I had a great meal, my body feels complete and I feel happy because, I really enjoy the food. And not only that, I feel really, really fulfilled, with just the eating. See, the eating becomes a meditation. The eating become anything you do with awareness is meditation. Even eating, yoga, writing, drawing, anything you do with awareness is a meditation. When you're not aware, even in meditation, it is not a meditation. Understand? Okay. I repeat, anything you do with awareness is meditation, including eating, including bathing your body. Let's say you're bathing with awareness, how you feel about in your body, how the body gets cleansed, how the soaping make you feel. All this, when you do it with awareness, is a meditation, including puja. Okay, next slide. So, we're ready for the demo class. So today, Mom Angela is going to cook 2 dishes, which you can go without. This is something that very simple to cook, and you can serve it as a naivedyan to the deities. Okay. So first is a dal with a mixed vegetable curry, and then the next one is cabbage with lady's finger. Is it lady's finger?
No, carrot.
Carrot. Okay. So carrots or cabbage?
Cabbage and carrot mixed.
Okay, so she changed a bit of ingredients. That's okay. Because it depends what is available in the market. She went to the market and saw, oh, carrot is there. Okay, we have carrots instead of lady's finger. Okay, but it doesn't matter. It's all.
Lady finger cannot mix with cabbage later. It's too much sticky.
Yeah, stickiness. Okay, so she changed some ingredients. We'll go into the kitchen and see. Okay, any questions so far before we proceed to the cooking? Huh? No question? And the data, I can stop sharing. Any question? You can type on the chat if you want.
Okay.
Anyone to have any question? Okay, Mom Angela is going to the kitchen now. We're going to move to the kitchen area. Okay, we're going to this. And the data, maybe you want to pin the kitchen area. Pin it. All right, so all of you, let's. And you can take a screenshot of some on the data of some people attending. Okay, so can you see? Okay, so we're now going to move to the kitchen area. It's a small kitchen, which very simple cooking. We're not thinking of some high class, kitchen where you have lots of sophisticated cooking facility. No, see, like this kind of simple small family, we can cook something, maintain the authenticity of Sattvic diet. So whatever we have here is very accessible to the general small family, okay, where you have small kitchen and simple cooking equipment and utensils, okay, not like you need a chef quality kitchen, have big oven and big that's my house, because my son loves to cook, so that's why there's a difference. All right, so shall we move now to the kitchen area? I'm going to move there. I'm going to take some photograph. Sorry, I'm going to turn off the audio here because we will turn on the audio from the other side, okay? Are you able to hear now? Okay. All right, can you hear us now? Can you hear us? Okay, great. So I'm going to turn the camera to the other side. All right, so now can we have Mom Angela here? Yeah, Nityananda, can you see her? Can you put this? Yeah, she's here. Ready? Okay. So shall we introduce the ingredients first, Ma?
This is our ingredient. This is ginger.
Okay, she already prepared all the spices and the needed for the dal. Okay, can you introduce? So this is a teaspoon.
1 teaspoon.
Turmeric
powder.
Cumin powder. Yes, cumin powder. This one is fennel powder. Okay.
It's a chili powder.
Chili powder.
So all I using Baba's brand.
Okay.
And this one.
Data, can you unshare? Yeah. Okay, now. This is mixed spices. What are these? There were a few mixed spices, the cumin, pepper,
No pepper.
What is that? Black
Uh,
thing? Mustard seed.
Mustard seed, all mixed
Okay, mixed together. Okay.
together.
And
Then
then
dry chili.
dried chili. And what is
This
this?
Turmeric,
Tamarind.
little bit because outside never use the tomato, right?
Mm.
Only using this one.
Okay.
So if using tomato, better don't use this.
Mm.
If without,
Because the tomato is sour itself.
it's soft.
Yeah.
So little bit okay.
Okay.
It's a brinjal I cut.
Okay.
Why I put water? Because
Oxidation.
because black.
Yeah.
So no fresh. This drumstick.
Drumstick vegetable.
Cooking for cabbage.
This is what? Ginger.
Ginger
And
curry
curry
leaves,
leaves. Okay.
and carrot, potato, all mixed together. Put one little bit.
Cut and you cut it and then soak in the water.
Yes.
Okay.
Then after that, okay, before this, I need to stand by for this dal. About 15 minutes, put water, wash, after that and cook and mash.
This is the mung dal.
No mung dal. It's got so many dal. I choose towaram parpu. Towaram.
You don't have the picture how it looks like, but mung dal can also, right?
Can.
Okay, any kind of yellow dal, right?
Yellow.
Okay, so you can choose any form of yellow dal.
So
you cook them.
Before I cook,
You need to soak them
15 minutes. Soak them
30 minutes,
15 minutes.
15 minutes, and then
wash and cook.
And cook for how long?
When you, 20 minutes.
Okay,
Then
20 minutes.
Take some salt, little bit turmeric powder, mix and cook well.
Okay, so in the dal, when you cook about 20 minutes, you add salt as well as turmeric.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why it has this yellow color thing. Okay, and then this is for the other dish, right? Cabbage and carrot. Okay, and then dried chilies. Okay, so we're ready now.
Yeah.
So we're going to first cook the dal, is it?
Put little bit oil.
So just a little bit of oil. Okay, slow down to the low fire. Okay, so can you see? This is spices, the mixed spices. Okay, so sweat it in the oil until it's fragrant. Can you see? Yes. And then pour in the dried chili. Yes. Two stalks of curry leaf. So everything is washed before, right? Yeah, wash everything before you cook. Huh? We have no time to show you washing, but it's been washed. All right, so now she's putting in the carrot and the potato. I can smell the fragrance of the spices. This one. So now, what is it? What is that? Salt. No, then the pink salt. Yeah, take it. This is the Himalaya pink salt. Okay. So add a little bit of salt into the vegetable. Okay. Is the fire high enough, or you want other fire? Well, okay. So cook for how long, Ma? All the spices. Okay, so ginger, the chopped ginger, and then
Next, turmeric. Turmeric powder. Now, try to buy organic one, huh? If you can have excess. Normally, I buy all my spices organic. What is this? Fennel powder. Okay, fennel powder. And then cumin powder. And that's a lot of chili, huh? Is this spicy now? Huh? If you don't like, if you don't like it spicy, add less, please. I can't take spicy food too much. Maybe less chili. My request, less chili. Okay, so what's next? So you can see the colors of the dal vegetable.
If I cook, I use hot because hot water more taste. I never use
Use hot water. There, go there and take it. So she's going to fetch some hot water, from there. Yes, please. So what I do is I help her to mix the vegetable. Smells great now. Now, dal is a very, very healthy staple in Indian cooking. Okay, here comes she added about 1 cup of water, hot water.
because you put the spices need to cook well.
Yeah.
Later, smell.
Okay, so enough water or
Enough.
Enough. So now the water has been added to let the vegetable cook further.
If you don't want to put chili powder, you can put only this two. Yes, can.
Okay.
Because no spicy, you can use this white chili white fat.
So if you like a not so spicy version, you can avoid chili. This chili powder, right? For Chinese, we don't add too much chili. I don't know about other parts of the world, but mild version. So you can see the vegetable has been simmer now, and she's adding the drumstick, right? It's a very, very important vegetable in Indian cooking.
One more thing is the drumstick eat for bone.
Yeah. This drumstick is very, very good for strengthening of the bones. Yeah. Hey, you should all know that in Vedic tradition, we take food as medicine. That means whatever we eat daily is good enough. We don't need to take any extra medication. Yeah. So food as medicine is what we believe. So now she put a cover onto the frying pan so that food can cook better. This is the dal that she pre-prepared this morning before coming to the Aaadheenam. Okay, so now she's going to add the dal into the pot. Okay, as you can see, wow, I think this is enough for like 10 people.
Yes. I added 2% because Matruka said for 8 people, right? I added 2%. Who knows? Extra people coming or bring home.
We have to bring home that.
Okay, this dal curry can eat with rice, with chapati, in puri.
Roti, right? Any kind of roti.
Any kind.
You can eat it with chapati,
Chapati,
dosa,
Oh,
idli.
and
Or you can even just eat like that.
yes.
Mm. So as you can,
Well,
how long you need to cook after you added the dal?
20 minutes because the put potato, carrot, all become soft.
So you need to make sure the vegetable is soft. So you need to,
15 minutes to 50.
yeah.
If you're using the pressure cooker, very fast cook, but don't use the pressure cooker. Pressure cooker is not good for our health. Just not what Luca mentioned. Our body is a don't waste body. Can waste food.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you
I
holding now?
stand by
This is a tamarind. Tamarind paste added with water. This is to add a little bit of
just cook.
for a little bit more. So Ma, I want to ask you a question. Why you have chosen not to add tomato?
Because the tomato got seed, right?
Yeah.
If we put the seed inside, our nutrition will stuck our urine.
Say that again. Say that again. So if you, because of the seed of the tomato, if you consume it, what happens?
You cannot consume it, right?
I normally remove it, no?
Yes. Some lazy people have.
No. I remove the seed.
Most of the people
Yes.
use it, the seed still inside. Not right? So when you put the rasam, normally people make rasam.
Yes.
They put the tomato and the taste is very good because the seed cannot put inside our body or stuck.
You'll be stuck in. You stuck in our body, in the intestine.
Urine, the part, right? The stuck. So become the people saying like you very difficult urine acid.
Because it's acid. Okay, so need to do some more research on that.
Yeah. So I heard when I find people why, because I search myself also why cannot take tomato. This is a thing I find.
Okay. All
That's
right.
why
Yeah, actually, in the Sattvic cooking, they don't recommend in the original Sattvic cooking. There's no tomato. Okay, so she's sticking to the authenticity of that. Okay, so she's now cooking. Hey, by the way, I also want to introduce this. Annapurna, which is Devi in the form of nourisher. She's one who nourishes our body. So that's why we have a deity here. Anything we cook, she energizes the food and nourish our body. Okay. So I thought I introduced while we're waiting
dal for few types dal. You can use mung dal very fast cook and very thickness the curry. The another dal I using the tovaram paruppa. I don't know how to say the English word. And so I using little bit of because the thickness not so like fiber.
Okay, less
the
fiber.
Mung dal is more fiber.
Yeah. So depending on what they like, right? The thickness of the dal, right? Some people like it more watery.
The dal, you can like manakani vegetable and murunga leaf vegetable. You can make soup. So or the one next step, how to cook the.
Okay. So now what's happening with here?
Boiling.
You added the salt already, right?
Yes, I used to. Before that, I already add. Right? See how later after Nivitya.
Looks good, right? So they will cook. Any questions so far from the audience? There is another. Okay. Any questions so far?
We have put that very fast because still How are you doing this preparation?
Where do you get this?
This one at the Kingston Market.
Okay,
For $3
nice.
80 cents.
Yeah, nice. So you
Yeah,
want
anything, what?
stir. Okay, so now the dal is getting cooked. Mm. So the people who are joining us on online through Zoom, if you have any question, you can ask Ma Manjula now. We can take question while waiting for the dal to be cooked.
More easier without vegetable. Or say want to cook dal curry, you can
Any
put
questions so far?
any vegetable. Wow, nice.
Okay, so you can ask anything about the cooking or about Sattvic food. Any question? I done the presentation earlier, and if you feel that you have some questions that you want to ask about Sattvic food, you know, you can ask now also. I can smell the dal, the aroma. It's not the chili. When we add the spice, oh my god, I nearly get choked.
I know.
This one not need to open.
Because they so good. Actually, right? It's like
So no question. I'm hey, where's your apron? Of course I will. She just put the apron, she forgot.
Because the vegetable, the potato need to
So also if you cut it smaller, you cook faster. If you cut big chunk, you take a longer time to cook. So you about you estimate. Yeah, you look.
Normally you cook, right? You cut smaller, very fast. You cut because
Then you can eat it chunky, you know. So it depends on what you want. Okay, so now tamarind paste, you know, then you make the thing a bit sourish. You know, tamarind is also have a lot of good medicinal properties, right? Tamarind. Yeah.
everything is a meditation.
You can clean your gut. When do you add this? Towards the end, is it? Okay. I don't normally.
The smell is different.
Yeah, I normally don't add tamarind in my cooking. I'm not a tamarind person, but now I should try. Send what? What was the question? Facebook link. Oh. You have that?
When you cut the brinjal, but inside cut, just try cut. I'm sure that some people cut, right? Never see the inside. What?
Oh, got worms. You choose this Indian brinjal, right? I normally choose the Asian brinjal. I mean, like the long one. Yeah, I can buy organic one.
The long one.
The long one, yeah. Okay, so she's now giving another stir. Mix the thing. Do you want to take this time now to talk about the second dish? The vegetable, the cabbage and the vegetable. Okay, this is a very simple stir fry, right?
ginger,
Ginger, the mixed spices. Okay. What else?
dry chili.
Dried chili. Okay.
Suppose red chili,
Okay.
curry leaf.
Also curry leaf. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ingredients. Okay. Then the ginger, what do you do with the ginger?
Which one?
This one no need to add extra. Okay, got it. So the second dish is a stir-fried vegetable where you can actually prepare very easily and go with the rice and oil. Okay, yeah, cooking oil. Okay, so let's look at the dal. It's being simmered now in a high fire so that the cooking can be fast. Ingredients. Okay. So let me just go into the spices. This is a mixture of mustard seed and cumin seed and something else. I don't know what it is, a white thing. It looks like a murad dal. Okay, so this is the mixed spices. And then we have the fennel powder. Okay, fennel powder. This is chili powder. Please try to buy organic one, okay? And turmeric powder and cumin powder. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types of spices. Okay, and of course, curry leaves, dried chilies, and ginger. Okay, so these are the basic ingredients. Anything else? This thing. Yeah, I will send I took a picture of the ingredient before she started cooking. Where to send? Where to send? Okay, how about like this? All of you, if you want to have to be included in the WhatsApp group, maybe you can send here. We can add you into the WhatsApp, and then we can share the content. Otherwise, it'll be too difficult to send individually. This is the hint, right? Yeah. Correct. This one. Okay. It's called hint. So need to add that.
Why put this? Release our air.
Okay. Supposed to get rid of the gas in the system. In a little bit.
Because potato, some people do like it. They go, ella, full year. One of this time. Because potato
Need to let it cook some more.
Oh.
Okay. So anything else you need to talk about this?
No.
No. So we leave it now, or we are going to cook the second dish.
Yes.
You have the wok. The pot. Okay. So this one. Okay. So now she's going to move to the second dish. Lower the fire first. Okay. I'm going to move that to the other table. Yes. Be careful. No, no, hot. Okay, so now let's get ready for the second dish. Mm. Okay, so we're going to now heat out the second wok. To stir. Mm. So the ingredients for this dish is very, very simple. You have ginger. Okay, come. Here it is. 1 stalk of curry leaves, mixed spices, ginger, and dried red chili. So now we put a little bit of oil, warm up the oil, and add the spices. Just a little bit, okay? These are some of the basic spices in Indian cooking. Normally I buy them separately. Cumin seed and mustard seed, and then what the black, no, the white one. Mm. They call it red dal. This one now. Let the oil wet the whole thing with the fragrance, add the ginger. As you can see, we don't add garlic or onion. Understand? Garlic and onion are not sattvic food. Garlic onion belongs to the rajasic category. It makes you stimulated, irritated, agitated easily. So I know many of like the Chinese cooking, we add a lot of garlic and ginger, not ginger, garlic and onion. So in sattvic cooking, we avoid these 2 ingredients. No garlic, no onions, okay? Because garlic and onions are rajasic food. They make you highly stimulated easily.
Don't use green chili.
We also don't use green chili in our cooking. That is also another ingredient that also considered as rajasic, stimulating.
Can use the red chili. Don't use chili padi.
No chili padi. You know, chili padi, small chili is like fire you up, too spicy. Upset your digestive system. Okay, so now she's this one pan fried, stir fry for a while for the fragrance to come out from the spices and the dried chili. Okay. Now add the curry leaves. Smells good now. So ready to add the vegetable, carrots and cabbage. Maybe cut
Handmade,
and
handmade.
what and
Handmade. And because when we spot like this, naturally,
Yeah. Just fry for a few minutes and add the salt, organic salt, the pink Himalayan salt. I'm holding the camera as well as frying at the same time. We added also a little bit of turmeric powder. Okay, great. Yeah. We'll come back to Mom and Dilla.
why Indians only there? Because we need to if after it's very slow, very slow, you can see that some people eat it's good, they cannot bite properly. Like that. But Chinese after
We put the gun. The king. It's another name is called Hing, king powder. It's called Asafoetida powder. It's a very common. The English name is called Hing. Okay, as you can see, the vegetable is almost cooked. Any other questions from the audience? Next time, if you all come to Singapore Aaadheenam, any of the Chinese devotees from China come to Singapore Aaadheenam, you can taste the Sattvic. Try to learn to cook there when you're in China, but many of the ingredients you can't get it there. So come to Asia,
Okay.
and then procure them and bring back.
If you want to cook like this, you can put little bit moong dal after cook. It's a nice thing. Okay, finish.
This one is done?
Done.
Okay, so as you can see, the second dish is done. The cabbage with carrots and dried chili, done. Move. So now we put back. Anything else? No, she's going to bring back the dal for it to be cooked further because I think the vegetable needs more time. So, anything else you want to say, Ma, before we wrap up?
Thank you for joining. So thank you for Madhurika in this opportunity. So
My
learning
pleasure.
A lot with Madhurika and Swamiji also. Thank you for Swamiji and thank you for Madhurika. Thank you for all devotees support for me.
Yeah, thank you, Ma, for sharing the knowledge of Indian cooking. So any question, we take any question from the people in the Zoom room, especially the Chinese devotees who are learning for the first time how to cook Sattvic food. Any question? Well, if there is no further question, shall we end with the Puna mantra? So how do I, can you change the
The Aaadheenam? Oh.
we're not in the Aaadheenam. Shall we move there? We move there? We move to the Aaadheenam and we end the session. Come. So
Ma, need to unmute.
Sorry. Thank you for telling us. So now let's end the session. So sit with the back straight, fold your palms together in Amanjali Mudra. Let's give our deep gratitude to Swamiji, our Guru, and everyone who is here as part of the whole session. Om Purnamada Purnamida Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Parkar Paramastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you all for joining.
Thank you, Ma Durga.
Most welcome.
Thank you so much.
You want to end the live stream? Okay, see you again next section. Yeah, tonight we have the, by the way, I also invite everyone to join the Vakya Tasadas tonight. So, you want to end?